Vladimir Ilyich Lenin was a Russian revolutionary and the first head of the Soviet Union. He was born in 1870 in the city of Simbirsk in Russia and grew up in a middle-class family. As a young man, Lenin became involved in Marxist politics and was exiled several times for his activism. In 1917, Lenin returned to Russia as the country was in the midst of revolution. The First World War and the collapse of the Russian monarchy had created a power vacuum, and the country was in turmoil. Lenin quickly gained power and became the leader of the Bolshevik Party, which later became the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. With Lenin at the helm, the Bolsheviks launched a successful revolution in October 1917, overthrowing the provisional government and establishing the first socialist state in the world. The Russian Civil War broke out, and Lenin led the Bolsheviks to victory against a coalition of anti-Bolshevik forces. Under Lenin's leadership, the Soviet Union underwent significant changes. Lenin implemented policies aimed at transforming the country into a socialist state, including the nationalization of industry and the establishment of a planned economy. He also introduced the idea of the dictatorship of the proletariat, which was used to justify the suppression of political opposition. In addition to his political and economic reforms, Lenin played a key role in shaping the foreign policy of the Soviet Union. He signed the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk with Germany in 1918, ending Russia's involvement in World War I, and worked to establish the Communist International, an organization aimed at spreading communism around the world. Despite his successes, Lenin's health declined in the early 1920s, and he suffered several strokes. He was forced to retire from public life and died in 1924 at the age of 53. Lenin's legacy is still debated and remains a controversial topic in modern Russia. While many view him as a visionary who transformed the country into a world power, others see him as a ruthless dictator who oppressed the Russian people and ruined their country. Regardless of one's views on Lenin, his impact on the world cannot be denied. He was one of the most influential political figures of the 20th century and continues to shape the world today through the influence of his ideas and the legacy of the Soviet Union.